Hey guys, how are you doing? I played again a little bit more today with the electric bike. This one's not my finished one I want to do. This one's just kind of putting the pieces together in my brain of kind of what I want to go do for the OCC style bikes that I have. I still think I want to go with a trolling motor and a sidecar or that kind of setup on that. I still kind of mulling it over in my head, but this one's still kind of coming along and kind of made something out of it, and something for you to look at anyway. I dragged a couple of the piece of shit bikes that I got for free over the summertime in and stole some pieces and parts from it. Some more of it over there, and no, anyway, it's kind of what I came up with. What we have is I took that motor and whittled it down. Took this hub apart, and I don't know if you can kind of get in there and see it. There you go. You see I sandwiched a sprocket in between there, and that sprocket came from like a 12-speed or 10-speed rear case. I just kind of tore it apart and found me a sprocket that would clear that hub. So with some hacking and some cutting on the inside of that thing, the inside of that tire, I was able to get that thing to fit in there. It's a combination of aluminum, steel, and a little bit of everything in there. This hub in the center here is aluminum. This is plastic, and then the very center was steel. So it was kind of hard to, it wasn't like I could just go weld this sprocket to something. But using this wheel, the reason why I kind of did this is because it has this pin that you can pull out of it. And when you do that, see if I can pin it back far enough, it allows you to use the bike and just pedal it like a regular bike. No issues, you know, just kind of cruise along as you will. But you could also lock that thing in and then have the electric assist. This bike right here is one of those fold-up travel bikes, I guess you call them. The seat comes out, the handlebars you flip down and around, and then you crack the frame loose in the center right here, and the bike kind of folds over on itself. So I kind of wanted to screw around to see if I can make an electric bike that's very compact, and you can probably carry it right on a a train with you or whatnot. So here's my welding. It's okay. Again, I just kind of pick away till I find out what fits well. All right, enough of me yapping. Let's go put some power to it, kind of show you what we got. Right now I just have it hooked up to 24 volts. Am I locked in? No. Okay. Now it's locked in. So. That kind of gives you an idea of what we got. And have in mind that back rim is 3 speeds, and it's done by pulling a cable through the center of it. That's first gear right there. And that's probably about what you would pedal anyway. What's good is, like, when you let off the throttle of the electric motor, or I don't have it hooked up right now, but we'll use this for example. If you just disconnect that, if you just let off the throttle, the bike will just keep rolling and rolling. It's not like you have to keep the motor going. And then up on here you have that shifter for 3 different gears. I'll click that and kind of show you what we got. There goes second gear. See the back tire speed pickup, and then third gear. So that'll drag way down. I'm positive, when you go to put it on the road and have it, the resistance of the road. My hoping is that when you're on a flat ground, that will move you at like 15 miles an hour. Keep in mind, right now we're only running 24 volts, not 36. I am going to run 36, so it's going to have a little, a third more power of what you see, a third more RPM out of that top motor, what you see. I tried to stop it with my hand. Dumb move. Can you see it? I took the meat off, trying to just grab the rear tire, see how much I could stall it with it. And then I finally put a glove on and did it. It'll move the bike, I know it will. You can tell by how much snot it's got to it. Let's go shift it back down. Second, and first. Back in first gear. We'll disconnect that stuff. I want to show you something else that's pretty cool too. I'm going to take a test light. I'm now going to hook it to the motor. I'm actually going to put you guys down for 1 second. Just bear with me, alright? Basically all I'm doing is I'm just plugging that test light in to the end of the 2 leads that I had powered. And I just want to demonstrate something. Okay. Now hopefully that doesn't fall apart on us. As I said, I just have the 2 leads plugged in. So now if you were going to go to pedal this thing, as you can see, it'll generate power too. So if you really wanted to, you could actually charge the batteries up on the bike, or use the bike to charge a battery. Those exercise machines, you know, or just use like a regenerative, how do I say that? You know what I'm talking about. Regenerative energy from the braking force of the bike can recharge the batteries back up. As far as for batteries, what I think I'm going to use on this one is, I think I'm whatever cheapest stuff I can kind of find on eBay. I was thinking 3 of those batteries that are used on the kids' toys that they ride around the yard. They're not very large. I think they're like 3 by, they're probably 3 by 4 by 6, something like that. And I'm going to make like a little magazine of them, and I'm either going to stack them under the bike right here, or I'll put the luggage rack back on. You can put Eleanor back on, something like that, and we'll just put the batteries right on the rack on the back. I like the idea of having it lower just because it makes the center of gravity lower of the thing, but if they won't fit there, they'll fit up top. So that's what we got so far. It was just a day of playing, a couple hours of playing anyway, just to kind of see what just how electric stuff kind of works with a bike and all, you know. We still have one more too. I could always sister in another motor in there. I could probably come with another sprocket, because you flip the polarity on the motor. You had the other motor running backwards if the motor was facing the other direction. So you could drive, so you have the chain come down here, have that other one drive, and then back to the pulley, something like that. But we're gonna go ahead with this first and see how we like it. Again, as I was saying, this is not the one I was talking about building with the OCC bikes, obviously. I want to think about those a little bit better, and I need to wait for summertime for some yard sale freebie and cheapy stuff to put it together. I don't want to buy a bunch of components. This one I have nothing into it. The bike was free. The motor was free. The only thing I'm going to have to pay for is the batteries. So, all right, guys, it's a little update just for kind of playing with today. Thanks for watching, and comment, subscribe. Good, bad, indifferent. Thanks. Appreciate it. Bye.